at the peripheral nervous system of PNS. So in PNS, there are two pathways. One is the afferent pathway, or we can call it as the sensory pathway. This sensory pathway from the receptors to the central nervous system, okay, where the integration occurs. And the efferent pathway, we can call it as the motor pathway from the central nervous system to the effector. So that's why we call it as a motor pathway. So now we take a look at the efferent or motor pathway. So for motor pathway, it's further divided into autonomic nervous system or ANS, and another one is motor system. So for autonomic, under autonomic nervous system, it can further divide it into three. First one is enteric nervous system, and then another one sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic is the mobilization of the energy, and parasympathetic is the conservation of the energy. Different types of neurotransmitters are released, or different types of hormones are released during sympathetic and parasympathetic. This one parasympathetic more onto relaxed condition, rest. Sebab tu tak ada mobilization of energy, they reserve the energy. But sympathetic ni macam fight or flight. Okay, macam adrenaline rush. So high blood pressure, high heart rate. So they're going to be a mobilization of the energy when compared with the parasympathetic, which the blood pressure, the heart rate reduced. Yang ni kalau kita naik roller coaster, for example, sympathetic ni macam roller coaster, adrenaline rush atau bungee jumping. So adrenaline will be the length. Okay, again, for sympathetic, preganglionic is shorter when you compare with the postganglionic, and for parasympathetic, the preganglionic neuron is longer when you compare with the postganglionic neuron. That's one difference. Another difference, you can talk about the different types of neurotransmitters that are released. At the first synapse, for both parasympathetic and sympathetic, acetylcholine is released. But for the second synapse, which synapse with the glands or muscles, there are two different types of neurotransmitters depending. Okay, if let's say that is sympathetic, so the neurotransmitter that is released is norepinephrine or NE, and if it's parasympathetic at a relaxed condition, acetylcholine is released.